Well, well, well. It's Sunday evening. I've at least made it. It was quite a long weekend because of having class last week, and I spent most of it feeling half sick because of, my allergies, and ended up developing a sinus infection. So I'm finally coming out of the woods and feeling a bit better. Today I heard that some people were going to Stirling week, so I figured I'd give this a whirl. I don't know that I'm going to use them every single day, but today I'm going to use a sample of Stirling's Coniferous. So I will end up buying this tub when this is gone. I'm a sucker for these pine type scents or evergreen forest type scents, so of course I'm going to end up using that. I'm going to be using today the Maggard Synthetic 24mm Timberwolf brush, and I'm taking a risk here on camera doing this. I'm going to be going with the Weck. Alright, and this is a Weck Sextoblade, and it's one of the Barber's editions for not for sale or resale, whatever the heck they referred. It says here, trade sample, not for sale. So these are what they gave barbers to try out way back in the day. So I don't know around what time. I also do have a sample of the aftershave for Coniferous. Can't zoom it in. Maybe. There we go. So, any which way. So you're probably going to hear a lot of sink noise because I'm sure as heck not risking trying to wipe this thing off. So without further ado, I am gonna forgot one thing here. My son Lance did a hell of a job cleaning this bathroom. I took care of the other two today. So yeah, some crazy hair. I woke up from a nap after going to the gym. So if you think this looks crazy, you guys are kind of lucky I've got pants on at this point. But any which way, we'll get to shaving here. So I did already whip this up in the awesome indestructible bowl. I've been looking for one of these for a while and finally found one on the buy-sell trade. So we got Logan down in Kentucky hooked me up. So I'm going to try and have a steady and soft hand with this. I'm hoping I only got to make 2 passes, so I'll probably just do a with the grain and then against on the neck and across on the face for the last one. So bear with me here. Now this is also I'm returning to the snake that bit me because I got a little mark over here on my right cheek courtesy of this thing the other day. So like I said, my plan is to just take this on vacation so that I don't have to take any straight razors and a strop, because I'm going to be driving down all the way down to Florida, and I am not taking all that stuff and risk anything happening to it in the process. So I am gonna make sure that I alum block the fingers so that we got good tension for stretching. This is a Stirling alum block, mind you. I forgot to say that. So I'm not gonna ask you to count the number of Stirling products I'm using today because it should only be 3. Well, yeah, aftershave soap and the alum block. So let's pray here. If you guys are seeing this, then nothing terrible happened. So, alright, here we go. I'm sure some of you will be saying you should have been shaving like that the whole time and not so quick and cavalier, if you will. So Going over is it there on my chin. I don't know if this thing opened it up or not. Might have just scratched the scab. Okay. Yeah, it's weird how soft you have to be with this, or light-handed, whatever you want to say, because if you push this thing, and I have not, I'm afraid to see what could happen. Okay. Alright. Move on to the mustache. Yeah, and if any of you think you're never going to see me doing against the grain on the mustache with this thing, ain't no way. I'm sure a few of you can see the way my hand's shaking because I'm trying to be ever so light with it. Alright, we're on to the right hand. Now, this is kind of where I got snake bit the other day, so... And it had nothing to do with being hard-handed or anything else. It was just the end of this, the angle of the end of the blade is what got me right there on the cheek. And I want to say it was kind of right there in reference to when I was adjusting to get the other end of the mustache, is how that happened. And I've said before, this thing is not going to be like a steady mainstay for me. I mean, I'll keep it around out of sheer convenience for traveling and this and that. But it's in no way a replacement for straight razor shaving, because I don't know. I seem to love and appreciate everything about straight razor shaving, from, you know, stropping the razors to, you know, oiling them up, everything. The whole bit is something I truly appreciate. So I'm going to put you guys on hold real quick. I'm going to rinse this stuff off and get lathered back up for the final pass. So hang tight. Okay, so we are back. I am going to just grab just a little bit of Allen block for the digis, and then we'll get to rolling. By the way, with in light of Stirling week and all, that's why I grabbed the olive green cap. This is made by Hatman of Ireland, for those of you who are interested. I'll try and link their stuff below, as well as any of these Stirling products that I'm using today. And I don't know if you're going to be able to find one of these Barber's Sextoblades on eBay or not. That's where I found it. I just happened to get it for a song, so otherwise I wasn't dying to get one of these. But when you can land one for like 15 bucks, because nobody else decided to bid on it that day, fine and dandy. Other ones, the same exact thing, were going for like 60 and 70 bucks. So I didn't really think there was anything wrong with this one, but I mean, it works. So we're going against the grain, or across the grain on the cheeks, and then against on the neck. I don't even know that I want to try attempting this much going across the grain on the mustache or right here on the love patch area, so I'll probably just do a little with the grain on the mustache and then against on the bottom. Still being brand new to using this thing, and obviously needing to work on my technique, not so much the angle at which I use the razor, but I definitely need to be a little bit more deliberate. So this is the perfect opportunity to get there. Alright. Yeah, I am trying to be extremely deliberate with this thing. And I honestly don't know why I sometimes get fast with the straight razor. I should be sitting here enjoying this more so than trying to rush through it. Maybe I'm just more concerned about you guys' time than my own. So I'm definitely not going to try doing that with both hands, or with one hand. Alright, so I'll try getting the rest of this. Alright, now for against the grain. Looks like I might have got a weeper here on the first pass. Oh well, we'll get it. Yeah, normally I will chat a little bit more, but trying to focus on this. I mean, it was a pretty productive weekend. We got some stuff done outside. We had some concrete poured last week, and then we had to kind of bust up the edges after the framework was removed and get rid of all that. We kind of finished our French drain, because what goes underneath the concrete pad will go right into the decorative French drain that I put out front. And then my son Lance had a tournament soccer game yesterday. They were down 1-0 in the first half. Well, I mean, they were down 1-0. They ended up being up 2-1 at halftime. And I think they won 6-2 or 6-3 when it was all said and done. So, pretty exciting day. I mean, I had Grant with me, my little man, and I was chasing him around majority of the game, but I still did get to watch pretty much the whole soccer game. I was always cognizant of when Lance was in. With there being 30-minute halves, these kids, get a blow here and there, so he probably plays about 20 minutes of each half. So maybe more, just give or take. I mean, they try and get all the kids some playing time too. This is just spring tournament spring soccer, and now they're into the tournament. So I'm not sure who they play next week or when. Most likely it should be a Saturday game, but any which way. So I will put you guys on a brief hold. I'm just gonna, well, actually I don't really need to. Hang tight for just 1 second though. Okay, sorry about that. My little girl came in, had a question for me, and so it was just easier to make sure that we took care of that first. Everything's fine. So there's been quite a bit of cleaning going on here at the house, so needless to say, she had some questions as to where to put some stuff. I will move on to, well actually I already threw some Thayer's Witch Hazel on as I was talking to her, so a little dab of the unscented balm, just a touch more. Rub that in. And I'm telling you, with the Weck, you definitely get one hell of a close shave. I don't know that I like being so daggone deliberate. I mean, I'm not trying to ever rush through things, but obviously a lot of this will just come with more practice. So, I mean, I'm not, worried. It'll come just like straight razor shaving. I cut myself up I don't know how many times before I got more efficient or proficient with it. So any which way, the Coniferous, damn, they can't get that to zoom in at all. Maybe there. Any which way, it's the same scent. It's the aftershave, and I think part of why I appreciate this is that Southern Witchcraft scent that I used the other day, Druantia. It's much like this, but nowhere near as strong. This stuff, Stirling's Coniferous, a very pleasant scent. It is like right up in your face, pine type scent. Not so much with the soap, but more so with the aftershave. So dabble a little bit of that on the hand, let it breathe for a second. Yeah, talk about going all green today. I mean, I do have a green scaled straight razor, but I definitely need to take some time to sit down and strop a few razors, and I just haven't had that because of everything that's been going on here lately. So any which way, today we went with Stirling's Coniferous. Like I said, I'll throw a link to these below. Hopefully it's not a seasonal. I can't remember if it is or not. So the matching aftershave and the Weck Sextoblade with the Barber's Edition ones. The trade samples, not for sale. There we go. So any which way, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed, I hope you'll consider. I've got to bounce. I've got to get ready for work. Got to get my lunch ready. You guys have a great day, night, whenever. Keep your shaves clean. Keep them wet. Later, guys.